Hey everybody, welcome to another Bet Carter with me, Daryl Carter for RacingTips.com. Really strange weekend this weekend. The calm before the storm. I can't wait to get to Cheltenham, but we do have some action up at Ayr tomorrow. Sandown has unfortunately fallen victim to the weather, but Ayr has got a couple of nice races on, so we're going to take a shot at two selections up at Ayr. They are expecting quite a lot of rain tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. The first horse is in the 155, and it's Clan Legend. For Lucy Alexander, who takes the ride. Around 11-4, this 10-year-old. Just a really nice horse, just consistently runs to his level all the time. Off a mark of 129. Been running in more competitive races than he runs in tomorrow. Finished behind Nutswell last time out, who went on to run well next time out. Look, he's gonna go through the ground tomorrow. He's gonna appreciate the drop back in trip. He's a nice horse. It's a slight drop in class. It was 0 to 150 last time, 0 to 135 tomorrow. Nothing in here looks extremely well handicapped. I don't see any reason why he won't run his race. He's been over the course before. He's run well here off a £2 lower mark. I think he can win off this mark of 129. And I think he's the one really to beat. There is a horse in here called Adira Cross who has got fantastic form figures. In very small fields, but he's a little bit in and out. He's a 9-year-old, he could progress just yet, but he's the biggest danger, I feel. Roxborough Road is a horse that is going to appeal to a lot of people, so I expect him to go off favourite tomorrow. He's a 7-year-old. He's open to a bit of improvement for his first run for Ben Haslam. JP's kept hold of him. I would have been more concerned about him if they had the cheap pieces on. If you go back through his races and quotes, Ted Walsh suggests that he needs headgear. He doesn't really put it all in. And when I watch back his races, he's got high head carriage. He's not the most genuine type. And I'm not entirely sure this drop back to 2 miles is going to suit him either. He's a brother to Any Second Now, but he's nowhere near as good as that horse. But the family tends to improve with step up and trip. I'm just not entirely sure that a drop back to 2 miles is really going to suit him. Drum Connor Lad is so in and out, you couldn't trust him. He was a good winner last time, but he's quite capable of putting in a shocking one next time. So, solid Clan Legend in the 155. In the 305, this is a tricky little race. But I do really fancy the Conman here. He was much better than the bare results suggest behind the Dano. Last time he's beaten 20 lengths, just stayed on to 5th. He was given a hands and heels ride at the finish and then just given a little tap when he realised that he could perhaps get second. So it wasn't all out. He's definitely a dour stayer. He's going to need that tomorrow. He'll go through the ground, no problem at all. He's completely unexposed over this sort of trip. Only a 7-year-old against pretty exposed horses in this field. Now, the one danger in here, I think, is who shot the sheriff. But if that ground gets really testing tomorrow, he's not the strongest of finishes when he's stepped up to this 2.5 miles. So I think the Conman will take all the beating. He was well fancied at Ascot last time, and I expect him to get the job done tomorrow under Brian Hughes. He's 11-4. Really like him. Nap of the day, the Conman. The only 2 selections of the weekend. Get studying, get preparing. We've got a massive, massive week ahead of us. I'll see you soon.